Happy New Year's to everybody. Thank you for subscribing to all my videos. It's been a great year. 2016 has been the year I started video blogging, which has been really good. Slowly building the channel with the help of you guys. So just thanks to everybody for watching the videos. It's really good. But I just wanted to make this video to recap some of my best images, or what I think have been the standout images from this year. They're not all perfect, but I just like to take you through a few. So the first one is a panoramic image. I took this one in June. I'd just come back from Japan and literally flew in that morning. I slept all day, woke up in the afternoon, and the surf was still pumping. We had a sort of a black northeaster, they called it. Big swell coming in from the northeast, and it just lit up the points. I headed down to Burleigh Heads and I shot this image. It's taken on the 70 to 200mm f4 Canon lens. It's shot from quite far away, but it just encapsulates everything that a perfect Burleigh day is. You know, it was offshore all day. You have these three sets rolling in. You've got the headland, you can see Currumbin in the distance, and you can also see a bit of Coolangatta in the distance. So it's a really good lineup shot. And they do really well. People really like to buy them, and it's a really good landscape shot as well. The next image is what I've just sort of started doing as an over-under shot of Burleigh Heads. I did a video blog while I was taking this image, so the link's up here to the video, but it was a really perfectly clear winter's day. There was no waves, or there were a couple waves actually, but the water was really clear. I just got my 15mm Sigma lens, and I also had my dome port to get the over-under shot perfect. The composition of this image is quite simple. You've got your rule of thirds, which is perfect. You've got the headland, and then you can see a little bit of the foreground, and then you can see under the water. I named this one Burleigh Island because a lot of people see the image and they think, oh, it's Burleigh Heads. Well, they think it's an island because you can't see the creek on the one side and the city on the other side. So it's a really good image. I'm still practicing the under-over shots, trying to get everything in focus underneath. It's a good start to taking under-over shots. Just watch the video, you'll see it. So the next image is this shot. It's not your typical image of a surfer, but I just love it because it's not the normal. It's got a perfect landscape. You can see from the angle that I'm standing, I'm in the water, obviously, and there's a longboarder on the wave coming towards me. So in this one, I've peeled it right back. You can see the beautiful trees along the bank of the beach, beautiful rocks. You've got two waves rolling in and a longboarder really small coming towards me. I really like it. I like the colors, I like the composition, and it's just a really cool image. It's really peaceful. It's not a perfect image, but it's still one that I really like, and it's one that I took on Boxing Day a couple weeks ago. So here's the video for that one too. Okay, so the next image, this is one that I took about a year ago. This next image I've labeled Oil and Water. It's taken on a really calm day. I took it with my Mekon housing. So this was before I had Acrotech housing, and the Mekon housing still worked great. I still got great results. I had the 24 to 105mm lens, and it just took everything came together in this shot. So you had this gentle wave, small wave coming towards me. The light was sort of coming up from the right hand side, and I just snapped a few shots of the swell coming towards me, and it's a beautiful texture, beautiful light just on sunrise. And that's what I try to do in some of these sort of minimalist photos. Colors in this is not your normal typical blue bright colors. It's very dull, very moody, still a lot of contrast in the light and dark, and you've got the clouds in the background, which helps create more, it's a bit more dramatic. My final image is of a pumping session at Burleigh Heads. This was during the cyclone, I think Winston swell that we had here last summer, and it was mind-blowing. We had perfect waves the whole morning. It was actually quite easy to get out. I jumped out at Telebudra and swam around. This image is perfect. You've got three surfers paddling towards this beautiful blue tube, and it's really good. And you've got the nice, is it the bokeh sort of dreamy little circles at the bottom, which really makes it sort of a dreamy, surreal wave. But you know, this is what Burleigh's like when it's at its best. So those are my sort of best images that I've taken. I've taken a lot more, but those are the ones that really stand out, and they're all very different in their own right. So yeah, thanks for watching these videos. 2016 has been good. I've started the vlog, and I aim to continue making the vlogs whenever I go out and take photos. Well, looking into the future, I'm going to keep on shooting my vlogs. I'm going to be upgrading equipment. You guys mentioned a GoPro Hero 5. I think I'll definitely get a GoPro Hero 5 for all the water stuff. It'll just add a bit more quality image to the quality photos that I'm already taking. And I hope this gives you a good introduction to surf photography. If you're thinking about buying a camera, if you're thinking about buying a GoPro, or if you're even thinking about buying your first housing, just do it. You know, that's the best thing that I can say to you. Looking to 2017, I want to keep doing the vlog, and I want to keep doing taking photos of surfers and seascapes. I might start doing some vlogs about landscape photography, but what I really want to do is do some underwater wildlife photography. So photos of whales, dolphins, and turtles. That's what I want to do. So this year, those are a few of the sort of photos that I want to get. But yeah, again, thanks for subscribing to my channel. And the next video will be hopefully me out in the water shooting some waves. So see you guys.